Hey everybody, what's going on? Joe Kalis with Upgraded Marketing Systems coming in here, and I'm excited to share for a few minutes what we're all about, why we are so excited about building marketing systems as opposed to everything else out there on the market in order to help you create some consistent results. And that's the name of the game for any business with a product or service, is to create predictable results. And we've got the formula figured out, and excited to walk through how exactly we do that for companies. So here is a quick illustration of our marketing funnel, 7 stages to it, and it's best illustrated as a funnel. We use 7 stages of marketing life cycle to filter cold prospects into hot leads and hot leads into delighted customers. So you hear all these buzzwords out there. You see companies that they can build you a website, they can do SEO, they can do a pay-per-click campaign with Google or Facebook ads, they can do content marketing, email marketing. Most companies out there are doing any one of those sorts of components, but not putting it all together in a system. And that's why we call our company Upgraded Marketing Systems, because without all of these components together, walking people through the 7 stages of a business life cycle, we feel that you don't really get the results that you deserve for your business and that are going to get you the highest quality customers that you truly desire. So we found through building our own businesses and using marketing automation, using all of these cool philosophies and techniques, that we can also help other people achieve the same results that we've gotten with pre-filtered, excited people that are willing to talk to you about your product and service. So our marketing systems are set up with the purpose of filtering out unqualified prospects, so you're not wasting your time based on your exact desires. Obviously, there's different filters that go into place for your product or service. Whether, like in one of our businesses, which is a funding product, it requires a certain credit level, so that's a filter. So we can use marketing and targeting to filter out the people that don't qualify, so we don't have to waste our time talking to those people. And we put people through our funnel only if they're qualified. And whatever the qualifiers for your business, it might be an income bracket, it might be a credit score, it might be that they've consumed a certain amount of content and information that you need them to see before getting on the phone with you so that they're not wasting your time. Whatever those desires and whatever those needs are of your business to filter people out, we can put a system in place that filters them out automatically online and then only gets the most qualified people on your calendar. So in this way, you'll be left with a calendar of appointments with people that are most likely ready to buy what you have to sell. And isn't that great? Saving time for you so you're not wasting time with tire kickers and people with a bunch of questions that you could have had answered previously through a marketing funnel. So although every marketing system will be unique to the specific business, our 7 stages act as a strong foundation to build the automation responsible for converting cold prospects into delighted customers. So we can tweak and refine your exact offer, your exact qualification criteria, but it's all built on the 7 tenets, these same sort of building blocks and stages of the marketing lifecycle. And the most successful marketing system that we've built recently has been responsible for over 350,000 new leads. And on average, think about this, 200 calendar appointments per day. And we had a sales floor in place. We have a sales floor in place, 200 calendar appointments per day of pre-filtered people that meet the criteria that we need them to have met in order for them to get on the phone with our salespeople. And isn't that awesome that we can save the time of the sales floor knowing that they've actually been filtered? So very powerful stuff. So let's break down the 7 stages. And here, like I said, best illustrated in a funnel. In a funnel, you put things in the top and it filters all the way down to the bottom so that at the very bottom, you're only getting out the most qualified, exactly what you want sort of stuff that has all the other junk filtered out of it. And that's how a funnel works. No different with marketing funnels or what we're calling a marketing system. So the 7 stages of a funnel. Number 1 is exposure and just attention to your brand, your company. Number 2 is adding traffic to it. Number 3, positioning, so positioning yourself as an authority. Number 4, engagement, getting your prospects to engage with you. Number 5, converting them to customers. Number 6, once they are a customer, nurturing them so that they stay with you forever and buy more of your stuff. And number 7, optimizing the lifetime value of the customer, keeping them customers for a longer time, not churning out customers, selling them more things, making them more valuable over the lifetime as a customer of your business. So number 1, attention and exposure. Now this is where the brand visibility begins. Obviously, if you buy a building and you start up a store, there's not going to be people knocking on your door and walking in. So you need to make yourself visible in the marketplace. And marketing is a really, really good way of doing that. We can target market, we can use content, we can do all these different things to get people to be aware of your brand. If it's a new brand or an existing brand, just making the exposure and the awareness that much greater, using online marketing to do that. So this is the stage of the market, the target market that we call viewers. So it's actually people just being aware that you exist. So you got your content in front of them in some way, shape, or form. Number two is traffic. So once they're aware of you, just adding traffic, right? So getting more people walking through your doors or your electronic doors, whether if you're an online business. So you're strategically and creatively getting the right eyeballs on your content or offer, and you have a message to market match using the right medium. So we can talk about that more if you'd like to engage us in business. But basically taking your message, creating an offer, getting it out to the right target market, and then using the right medium to deliver that, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, postcards, letters in the mail, whatever it is. That's basically choosing the right medium to get your message out to the right market. So that's like a 3M approach, I suppose: message, market, medium. And that's what we're calling visitors. So people are aware of you and they come to visit your presence. So you get them to consume your content. All right, the next stage is positioning. So you have people that are aware of your business, you're driving traffic to your store or your site, and now you want to position yourself as an authority. So developing a professional and profitable digital presence primarily through content publishing that demonstrates competency and authority, and ideally including social proof. So social proof is about other people talking about how great you are, but ultimately in the beginning you have to position yourself as the authority with your product or service, and you can use content to do that online and get it distributed all across the world. It's very, very powerful, and especially if it's in an automated fashion and with filters in place that is only attracting the right sort of people that you want, saves you an incredible amount of time and effort and an emotional sanity, if we're being honest. So this is what we're calling followers, right? So this is, you've gotten them to start thinking about you as an authority. So not only are they aware of you, they've come to see you, and now they're willing to follow you because they know that you know what you're talking about with your product or service. Very, very powerful position in the market. Next step is engagement, right? So they're aware of you, they're following your stuff, you put things out into the market explaining what your business is all about, and now they're actually so interested in you that they're engaging. They're coming back to you, and it's this two-way communication. It's not just you talking to them, it's them talking back to you. You start and facilitate conversations in an controlled forum or an uncontrolled forum. You're talking about Facebook groups, social media platforms, email, events, live events, things like that. Uncontrolled forums such as guest blogging, third-party groups and forums where you're just like Reddit. You're just getting exposed. People are sharing your stuff out there in the world, but starting with you putting it out there. But they're talking back to you. They're liking, commenting, and sharing on all of your stuff. They're telling their friends about it, and they are so excited about you being an authority, you talking about your position in the marketplace, that they're talking back to you, asking questions, giving you praise, things like that, wanting to get in touch with you, asking for consultations, all that kind of thing. So these are what we call prospects, right? So they are so interested in you now that they're willing to engage in a conversation, and they have become a full prospect. You've gotten them to talk back to you. Very exciting time in your business cycle. And then the ultimate is conversion. When they become a subscriber, you've gotten them to pay with one form of currency, whether it's time or money or contact information. They're giving you something. So they're engaging with you, but they're giving you something, some form of currency, whether it's time, money, or their contact information, all valid forms of currency, because that's a way to engage with them and start a business relationship. So you're upgrading your target market from an informal to a formal relationship. You're kind of starting to date them now, right? They've committed to you in a sense. So you're not married, but you're dating. You've captured a commitment and permission from them to continue the relationship, which is a very, very cool thing. So they're aware of you, they like you, they're following you, they're engaging with you, and now they've actually given you something in the form of currency, time, money, or their contact information. Very powerful stuff. So now that they're a subscriber, there's a nurture cycle that goes into place. It's not just a one and done sort of thing. It's not just you give them something and they give you their email address, you send them something, or they purchase something from you and then you never talk to them again. You've got to nurture them for the lifetime, for their entire life. Systematically increase and intensify your customer or subscribers' level of service and trust. So you're nurturing the relationship. Just like if you started dating someone, when you started dating someone, you're nurturing that relationship. You're thinking of ways that you can add value back to them. And this is what we're calling clients, right? So you've demonstrated and delivered enough value for them to increase the amount of currency they're willing to pay you and grow the relationship. So they are now a paying client. They're giving you money. They're buying you other things. You're cross-selling and upselling opportunities. They're probably telling their friends about it, bringing you referral business, things like that. And finally, we're talking about lifetime value optimization. So optimizing the lifetime value and extending it as much as you can, retaining your clients, making them happy, getting them to buy more things. All of those things, when you actually have a client, you're tracking and reporting their sales, and you're noticing the trends of what they like and what they don't like. You're offering them other things that they may like. Amazon is the best at this, obviously. So it's like you buy one thing and they recommend another. So they know that based on tracking and reporting that they've done. So we can do that with your clients as well. Dive into the data a little bit and work on getting retention of your clients and getting them to refer you to other people. And this is what we call the advocate level. So they're raving fans. You fulfilled their needs so much that they're willing and even delighted to brag about you and their experience to their friends and family and their sphere of influence. It's a very, very powerful place to be, where they not only do you have a client, but because you've learned so much about them, that they buy more from you, and then they tell all their friends about it and bring in more business into your business. So that is the 7 stages of our marketing funnel, our marketing system. Very powerful stuff. So attention, traffic, positioning, engagement, conversion, nurturing, and lifetime value optimization, all done automatically. Automated process based on content that you've put out to the market, taught people about what you stand for and what you have to offer, and saving you so much time in your calendar because you've got qualified people who are looking for what you have, and you just have to deliver it to them. So with Upgraded Marketing Systems, that's what we're all about. We build marketing systems that run themselves to bring you qualified traffic of people that love your product and service and want to buy what you have and tell other people about it. So get in contact with us. We'd love to talk to you about how we can implement this in your business today, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks.